Where's the thing?
Do you have a tape on?
Yes, I do, actually.
Okay, good.
I'll put that in there. Let's see.
And you can play it later.
Look, this okay.
Okay.
Uncle Robert, what's your full name?
My full name,
Yes. Sorry, it's part of my questions.
Robert Clement Bentley.
Okay.
Is it a different pen?
Yeah, you can have a different pen. He's trying to write it all down. Tyler, I'll help you fill out the questions later.
No, I have to.
You have to ask the questions, but I'll help you fill them out, okay?
Robert, what?
Clement. C-L-E-M.
Car, Bentley, like the car.
C-L-E-M-B-M-E-N-T. E-N-T. And then Bentley. B-E-N-T-L-E-Y.
My age,
Yes. You want his age, Tyler?
Wait. Sorry, Uncle Robert.
He's writing. You need to go to England so you could,
Okay. What's our relation?
the relation? He's your great uncle. Okay. Tyler, I'll help you fill those out. Just ask the questions, and then the ones that I know, I can help you. You can write them down with me, okay?
No, I need to do that.
Oh, might take forever here.
Where were you born?
Robert.
yeah, I can't hear.
Oh, here, pick up the...
Hey.
Where were you born?
I was born in Cairo
Okay.
on December 20, 1922. Egypt.
I'll help you fill in those later, Tyler.
Wait, just say that. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But where were you born? Not like.
Cairo, Egypt is a country. Cairo's a city, Egypt's a country.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. But I can help you with this part, Tyler. Okay. What's the next question? What are his parents' names? Ask him.
Well, do you know my relationship?
Yeah, great uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I better explain how it goes up.
Okay, he's got a paper here that I'm trying to see what he's... Hold on a minute. Watch out, Jordan, please. Sit down on the bench. Okay.
Oh wait, what's this?
I hope you have a good cup of tea.
Uncle Robert, what are your parents' names?
Am I what?
Parents. What are your parents' names? Your parents.
Mother and father.
What are your parents' names?
My parents.
Yes.
Okay. My mother was called Inez Mosseri.
I'll write it down. You talk to him. I'll write it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Mother was Inez Mosseri. Yeah, I'm writing for him. Otherwise, we'll be here till next month. Okay. And then what?
My mother was called Mosseri.
Yeah.
Inez Mosseri.
And your dad?
My father, at that time, was called Clement Mogadazzi.
Okay. That was L-E-Y, right? Okay. Next.
I will later explain to you how the name Bogdanovich came in and was changed.
To Bentley.
Number 5.
Okay, number 5. When did the first family member come to America? Did you hear that one?
When did
The first?
When did the first family member come to America?
The first family member
Okay. Okay, I'm writing it. That's my mom. That's your mommy's Nana. Okay. And
Came to America in 1940, and because at that time we used to have a house in the south of France, and she lived there when the Germans invaded France, and the place was called Cap d'Antibes.
Carte d'Antibes,
Right.
C-A-R.
It's about, I think it must have been about June of 1940,
June?
when France was invaded by the Germans. She had a call from the British consulate
Yeah.
telling her that there was a last boat leaving Marseille. And if she didn't get on that boat, they would no longer be there or be responsible.
Wow.
So Yvette being Yvette,
Mm-hmm.
she picked up the telephone. She called the captain of the ship that was waiting in Marseille
Yeah.
and said, "I'm coming, do not go without me."
I'm sure she did.
Okay. Question number 6. What country
Now, wait
did...
a minute.
Wait, he's not done, Tyler. Hold on.
So she drove her car to Marseille. She left the car on the decks, and she got onto this boat without knowing where the ship was going to go, because this was the war. They wouldn't tell her. She also left her dog with her best friend, and left one of her best friends and sort of be responsible for the villa, but that's something else.
That was Lulu, right?
Hmm?
Lulu?
No, it wasn't Lulu. It was, well, it was one of the Hakims, yes, I think it was.
Okay.
Anyhow, the next thing she knows, after being at sea for about a few days, the Statue of Liberty is right in face of her.
Oh, wow.
So there she is in America, and what is she going to do about it? But she managed to call us in Cairo and spoke to my father, and he said, well, there's nothing you can do, you might as well stay there. And we had a distant relative who lived in New York, and he said, why don't you go and speak to him, he'll give you some money, and I'll pay him back here. Anyhow, she did that. But in the meantime, the family started
California.
getting into America.
Ah, okay. So let's see. What's his next question?
The next question is question number 6.
Oh,
Question number 6.
that one
Okay. What country did that person come from?
is the same place.
Same place.
She actually came from the south of France,
Oh, she's okay, but she was born in Cairo,
but she was born in Cairo.
left from Marseille.
As I said before, we used to have a lovely villa
Yeah.
on the Riviera, and she was an extremely beautiful girl and having a marvelous time, and she didn't want to leave and come back to Egypt, so she was there until the Germans invaded France.
Okay.
But although the south of France was not occupied at that time, she was listed with the British consulate, and they are the ones who told her, this is the last ship leaving France, you get on it, or else we're not responsible.
Oh my.
And there was my sister Lucy, and then there was my brother Victor, and I was the last of the Mohegans.
He was the baby.
He was the baby. You're talking to the baby, Tyler. Okay, so the next question is, why did they leave their country? Why did they leave the country?
Because France was occupied by the Germans.
Okay, France was, okay.
It's his question, Laura,
Okay.
not yours.
Well, now ask the next one, Tyler.
That was 1940.
Okay. And then the next question is, read the next one.
How did
What are you showing me? Oh, he already told you. They came by boat. She came by boat. I wrote it down. What's the next question? Let's see if he answered.
You have to remember, you have to remember
Let's see.
that at that time, Yvette was Jewish, and she could very probably have been sent to a concentration camp.
Yeah.
But she was ended up in the hands of the Germans, and probably burned to death.
Yeah, that's true. The next question, Tyler, what is it?
where did they arrive in America? Where did
Nanny Vet.
Nanny Yvette arrive in America?
In New
In
York.
New York,
Okay. All right, what's the next question? He answered a lot of these before. What's the next one?
Number 10. What kind of problems did they face on arrival? What kind of problem?
well, she had left everything behind. She had no money, she has nothing, except what she could take was one or two suitcases full of beautiful dresses.
No money. She took her dresses. Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
This is why, when she spoke to my father, he told her to go and see a relative of ours who was already in America.
Who was the
Gave
relative?
her some money, enough to get her to California. And then my father sent her some more money.
Yeah. And what, let's see, what's the next one? Yeah.
The plane with Valley Records tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Two. What kind of work did she do?
What?
That's the question.
What kind of work did she do?
She didn't
Being
work.
a very beautiful girl.
She was pretty. That was her
No,
job.
she didn't do any work at all.
Well, what kind of work did you do?
What I do? I'm in banking.
It was a banking.
Say the actual.
I worked for the Bank of America in San Francisco. Then I worked for the Pacific National Bank in San Francisco. Then I worked for a bank in Los Angeles. And finally, I worked for another bank in England, and I'm now retired.
Okay, now he's retired. Okay. What's your next question, Tyler?
How?
Have I at the state add here
Yeah.
that my mother's family, the Mosseries,
Go on, Tyler.
And those banks were nationalized by the Egyptian government and took everything away from us.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm writing it down for him. Okay.
Number 12.
Number.
How was this country different from you or your homeland? How was like the place that you got to in
California.
In California different than your homeland?
Well, not really too much, because the weather in California is quite similar to the weather in Egypt. It's on what they call the Mediterranean climate belt. But as far as the economic side, of course, America was much more advanced than we were in Egypt, although the Mosseri family were extremely rich. They were the Rothschilds of Egypt.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
question number
13, Tyler.
13.
They,
When you
Wait, I was going to say something. What? What, Robert?
yeah,
You were going to say something? No? Okay.
Okay, when you were young, what languages did you speak at home?
when I was young, what?
Language did you speak at home?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
What language did you speak at home when you were young?
Well, our main language was French, because at that time in Egypt, French was what they called the lingua, and the main language. But at the same time, we spoke Arabic with the servants and the man in the street. We also spoke Italian because we had Italian maids and our chauffeur was Italian. And my father, who was educated in Heidelberg in Germany, he spoke German. But as far as I was concerned, I was completely bilingual in English, French, Italian, and Arabic.
Okay, that's good. What's the next one, Tyler? Let's see. Number 14. That's okay. That's okay. No, we'll fix it. What kinds, let's see.
Number 14.
Oh, they want to know about brothers and sisters.
What's their names?
I can't hear. A very best friend from school, Lulu, was married and living in Los Angeles to a motion picture director, Hakim.
Yeah.
And she picked up the telephone and she called them and she said, Yvette, you might as well come here. What the hell are you doing in New York by yourself? And
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
one of my grandparents built the first temple, and we a day.
Yeah.
And when there was the Jewish Purim and other times, it was always celebrated at the villa of my grandparents, who had a palace, and all the family used to go in there. But we, the children, had our own dining room because there were too many people. And we would go and sit in the drawing room and wait for midnight.
Okay, now the next question, Tyler, is, that doesn't work. If the person, no, you're not a recent immigrant. Okay, what's your next question, Tyler?
About what?
He's gonna read another question. Hold on. What's this one? Is that it? I think that's it. So the part I missed about was every New Year's you got a present. You got woken up and you got a present in Champagne. Robert.
What are you talking about?
I said. Wait a second. Every New Year's you got a champagne and a.
Every New Year's we used to assemble. Usually be woken up by mother and father, and we would sit together, and we would have a glass of champagne to celebrate the New Year, and we would have a lovely cake to go with it. And we, the children, would get a present at that time, usually a fairly good present. Like sometimes I got a bicycle, sometimes I got my watch I'm talking that I still have. And it was sort of a way of celebrating the New Year.
That's good.
Because we obviously did not celebrate Christmas in Egypt at that time. It's only now that the Christmas has no longer become a religious thing. Everybody celebrates Christmas. Everybody gets presents.
Yeah.
And it's no longer what it's supposed to be, the birth of Christ.
Yeah. What other questions do you have for Uncle Robert, Tyler? That was it? Now he has to type a whole report now. Oh, he has to type everything up? I said he has to type a bunch of stuff. Any other stories you can think of you want to tell him for his report?
Well, I might tell him about myself.
Okay.
Because of my languages, I was given an immediate commission in the British Army, which at that time they were forming what was an Arab section to be in communication with the Libyan king, and so I was made a lieutenant immediately, anyhow, and I used to go around the desert behind the enemy lines, the German, and I would meet with the king. He was called King Idris of Cyrenaica.
Sorry. Wait, what happened? All right, go ahead. Where are you? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Write down what you want to ask me, Tyler. So you were the king. You made a lieutenant, and then what?
English.
Say it again.
Yeah.
You said something about being a lieutenant.
Yeah. I was made a lieutenant immediately.
Yeah. So that's good. And then where'd you go? You stayed in Cairo?
I stayed in Cairo. But my job at that time was to go and meet on an oasis with the king of what is now Libya.
Ah.
Libya was occupied by the Italians and then by the Germans. And of course we had 3 or 4 different big wars between on the Libyan front. In the meantime, the king had sort of taken refuge eventually in Egypt, and that was my first main job. And my next job was to administer the part of Tripolitania that we liberated. I was in a place called Luara and Sabrata, and it might be amusing to know that the man who was my immediate superior was the husband of Agatha Christie.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah. And one day, because there were some Roman ruins there, he said, Robert, I think I know where the catacombs are. Can you get me a few 2 Arabs? Let's go and dig it up. And we did. We found them.
Wow.
We opened up these catacombs that had been shut for 2,000 years practically.
Wow. Did you find any goodies?
Of course, Malawan is his name. He's a very, very famous Egyptologist, and he was the first man to decipher the ancient Egyptian alphabet.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
It was Sir,
Yeah.
his name. But anyhow, after that, I joined an outfit called, which is what was usually known as Churchill's Private Army, which was made to have contact with the partisans of Europe. It is called SOE, Special Operations Executive. In my first mission of the Special Operations Executive, I was dropped by parachute into Grenoble, and from Grenoble I went down to the south of France, and we had to take over what was going to be the landing zone of the invasion of France, and it was mostly parachute drop from American and Canadians, and that's what we did. After that, I was in Italy with the Italian partisans until the end of the war, and for all of that, I got the highest possible military medal called a military cross, which I have here on my table.
Yeah, tonight you got all those medals on your table.
Yeah.
What did you want me to ask him, Tyler?
Where you live, have you ever ate a snail or any type of bugs?
Did you ever eat any bugs?
Did I ever eat bugs?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I thought like people in England and Egypt and stuff, they eat snails.
Oh, escargot. That's different.
Yeah, I can eat escargot.
He says he has. Have you eaten it? You've had escargot, right?
Yeah, of course I eat escargot.
Yes. Escargot is a snail. With the way he puts it, no, thank you.
Eat bugs. Eat bugs.
Well, I can see the report now. My uncle eats bugs.
Okay, I eat bugs.
What else, Tyler? Huh? It's interesting, huh, Tyler? Yeah, he's shaking his head. He's writing madly. I can't believe this video mess that I have here. I have on 4 different recording devices.
That's right. I said you better record it and see what you wrote out of it.
Well, I hope I didn't miss too. I wrote some and then I recorded some. And I forgot I had my phone and I also had an iPad I could have used, which I forgot all about. But now I'm using my phone, which seems to be working longer than the rest of it. Anything else, Tyler? Hello? Tyler? Okay. Oh my gosh. Anyway, any more?
On what he's ate before, number 17, that where he lives, he ate some snails. That's all I want to say.
Okay, so are you done?
Yeah.
You want to thank him?
Thank you, Uncle Robert. It was nice to talk to you.
Certainly is.
So maybe when Tyler gets older, we're going to come visit you.
Okay. I hear you play a lot of...
He's the karate one. He's the karate and the soccer player.
He's the karate expert.
Yeah.
So that's a lot better than eating bugs.
Yeah. What he's asking me something. What do you
I
want?
have some more stuff to ask. Sorry.
Oh, he has another question. What now?
Robert Bentley. How old are you?
89. He said 89. All right. Those questions I can fill in for you, Tyler.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so wait.
What?
He's gonna fall asleep.
What year was he born?
1922. All right. So then maybe Uncle Robert would probably like to go to sleep now, huh?
It's late there where he is, Tyler.
What time is it for you now? It's
I'm an old codger.
You're what? You're an old codger. What time is it over there?
What's that?
The time. What time is it in England?
It's 8:12.
Oh, your clock is slow.
No? 8:12.
Oh, we have 8.
8:32.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong clock.
Yeah. Okay. If he has any more questions, I will call you back, but I think that's it for now.
Yeah, okay, honey.
All right. Anyway, thank you. It's a joke. You'd laugh if you see how many pieces of tape equipment I have here. That nothing works.
Actually, when you put all this together one day, I might like to see the result.
Yeah, me too. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Uncle Robert.
A very prosperous and happy 2012.
Yes, I agree. Thank you. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Let me just take a picture of what.
I need to type these right now.
Hold on. I got to at least let them see who we're talking to. Okay, now I can shut this off.